Tackling some of the greatest challenges of the sustainable development, from improving health to combating climate change, we rely on harnessing talents. That's getting more women and girls, young and old, working in this field to inspire the result that is good for the people and for the planet. Diversity in research, expand the pool of talented researchers, bringing in fresh perspective. Talents and creativity must be seen as a living thing in order to create the needed force that will build the environment that works for young people. Ladies and gentlemen, as the world is going through challenges, the challenge of climate change, biodiversity loss, pollution, improve strength in recognizing the urgency to take effective, coordinated, and timely local international action to tackle the systematic threat posed by the triple sustainable development goal. So in achieving this, STEM education plays a crucial role in preparing young people for a future of complex challenges, such as globalization, digitalization, and as well climate change. To close this gap, STEM as a catalyst for sustainable development is a clarion call to give women and girls a robust opportunity to build back better. It also inspires acceleration of sustainable development goals by allowing she to thrive in its choice of influence without any sense of threat to E, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to STEM as a catalyst for sustainable development. As I welcome Mrs. Tuposun Afolayan for our excerpt notes. Mrs. Tuposun Afolayan, can you, the floor is yours now.
Do you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, and thank you for joining us on this August occasion. Before we get into the conversation around STEM and listening to our keynote speaker and our panelists, I'd like to, first of all, say a very big thank you to the organization and operational members, Board of Trustees as well, of DoTheDream Youth Development Initiative, and every partner organization, Lagos State, Kwara State, the American Corner, everyone that has partnered with us in various facets, in various activities, in ensuring that our courses for STEM development, but more importantly, empowering students, females, and all genders come to light. I'd like to share 3 things today to get the conversation going as a matter of opening. The topic today is STEM as a tool or STEM as a catalyst for sustainable development. We all know what a catalyst is. A catalyst is something that starts a reaction. So it may not be the end of the reaction, but it starts it, and this reaction keeps going. It's the same way that life happened through oxygen, and God breathed life, and thereafter we started procreating and multiplying. So how can STEM also help as a catalyst for sustainable development? The first thing I'd like to talk about is our understanding that representation matters. Representation, the people that we speak to, the people our educators speak to, where they learn from, where our children or people who were being taught also learn from. The challenge for representation mattering goes beyond diversity and inclusion. It is about equity. It is ensuring that we strengthen the gender story. We strengthen DEI, to ensure that long-term efforts actually contribute to inclusion. First thing, representation matters. The second thing is we must continue to challenge stereotypes. We must continue to measure our projects. We must continue to ensure. Is the audio better now? Okay, we must continue to ensure that stereotypes change our mindsets such that organization must shift from what used to work. You probably need to mute everyone. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Great. So I've talked about representation mattering. The second one is around challenging stereotypes. So what used to work before may not necessarily be what will work tomorrow. So in building and using STEM as a catalyst, we must ensure that we keep challenging stereotype and we ensure that our progress is being measured. And the third thing I would like to leave us with today is we must always think future forward. What does future forward mean? Future forward is everybody's responsibility. It should be embraced like a political cause. Advancing the world for sustainable development is no longer a, okay, probably need to, Mr. Adekunle, yeah. You know, we probably need to start thinking of sustainable development as our next future. And that's what the context of future forward means. Okay, so I'm going to round up here, and I wanted to share a quote that says, politics is about doing well for the people. Politics is not about ourselves. It's about doing well for the people. And the next politics that will change our life is sustainable development. So how do we do well for people? And using the subjects of science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So thank you and have a good deliberation. Bye.
Thank you, Mrs. Tuboswa for that wonderful presentation. It's rich, robust, and wonderful.